Йоп твою мать, дзвоню агроному, кажу, Іванич, тут таке як сиро.
Пацаны ехали с бани.
A powerful explosion happened in the Russian town of Belgorod, after which a large crater formed in the middle of the street. Eyewitnesses continue to upload videos from the street. People are asked to leave the place with a funnel. From the shockwave, a car was thrown onto the roof of the Pyotorochka store there. From capturing Kiev in 3 days to explosions in Russian towns. Good job, comrades.
Прилетело. На месте уже работают оперативные все службы. Ну, конечно, воронка-то мощная. Но вроде беззят, слава богу. Вроде беззят. Машины все.
It's time to take back what is ours. The United 24 platform recorded a video about the preparations of the offensive guard for the upcoming counteroffensive of Ukraine.
Counteroffensive. This word is becoming increasingly ubiquitous in Ukraine, much awaited by the Ukrainians and much feared by the Russians. However, Ukrainians don't just wait. In a matter of months, they formed special units aiming to kick the enemy out of their motherland. So how do these people look and where do they come from? In 1 year of the war, Ukraine liberated more than 50% of territories occupied by Russia since February 2022. Yet tens of thousands of square kilometers remain occupied. Hence, Ukrainians started forming elite army units capable of reclaiming these lands. Their name speaks for itself: Offensive Guard. A tough task lies ahead of them, as the major part of the occupied territories has been under Russian control for more than a year. These territories are now turned into fortified positions, trenches, and kilometers of minefields. It is believed that an attacking force suffers 3 times higher casualties compared to those who defend. This figure can be reduced, given the sufficient amount of heavy weapons and aviation support. Ukraine has not received enough modern airplanes and tanks yet. At the beginning of February, Ukraine announced recruitment into the 8 offensive brigades. Later on, the formation of a 9th brigade was announced. Each of them was formed on the basis of an already existing unit. One brigade may consist of a few thousand fighters. During the first day of recruitment, 5,135 Ukrainians applied to join. From the start, the high number of volunteers has become the main concern for the offensive guard.
My motivation is liberating all the territories. My parents were under occupation for some time, and I wouldn't want other people to experience what my parents had.
Most candidates already have combat experience, either from the beginning of the hybrid war in 2014 or the full-scale invasion. They joined the offensive guard because they want to advance and liberate their homeland.
We didn't plan to attack anyone. We didn't prepare offensive tactics, didn't prepare an attack. Now we...
Hello again. Another Russian UAZ 452 Loaf, Ukrainian FPV kamikaze drone flew to the right place. And again, this time with a surprise. Towing AUS MRAP International M 1224 Max Pro that hit a Russian anti-tank mine. The interesting thing about the video is that the driver's cabin and the cabin of the infantry crew are undamaged. This is the difference between NATO and Russian military vehicles. Destroyed Russian tank T-90S, export version. This is the 7th recorded case of the loss of this tank by Russia. Ukraine subverts Russia's mobilization advert. I don't want to kill kids. I don't want to cut heads off. I don't want to be responsible for Putin's war crimes. You're a human, so be one. Once again, They're so good at this. Ukrainian defenders reportedly from the newly formed 82nd Air Assault Brigade with the Stryker ICV somewhere on a Ukrainian training ground. Former Yermak's advisor Oleksiy Arestovich says it is essential for Ukraine to prepare for the second war with Russia in 6 years' time. He believes Russia will attempt to learn from mistakes and have another go, similarly to the Second Chechen War.
Ждать адекватности нам не приходится, поверьте, в годе 35-го. От них никакого. Вот, они ищут новую форму империи, и они ее будут искать, в том числе за наш счет. Эта война может быть не последней, она настолько может быть не последней, настолько высокая вероятность повтора, что я вообще предложил недавно сделать и могу повториться. Основой государственного планирования Украины – это неизбежность второй российско-украинской войны. Где-то 27-29. Они сделают все, чтобы повторить как вторую чеченскую, да, и учесть уроки, там прийти и победить. И мы должны делать это основой государственного планирования для того, чтобы этого не случилось. Потому что если мы качественно подготовимся, они на это не пойдут, понимая, что опять будет провал. А вот если мы некачественно подготовимся, то мы их вводим в соблазн повторить это снова. И что бы там кто ни говорил, я настаивал и буду настаивать, основой стратегического планирования Украины отсюда и до навсегда должна стать подготовка ко второй российско-украинской. Вот тогда мы построим правильное государство. Эффективное, прежде всего, экономику, которая сможет обеспечить сектор безопасности и обороны. Достаточно посмотреть на планы реформирования российской армии. Там 16 новых дивизий, там ударная армия, там, там поднятие численности на полтора миллиона человек. То есть эта история такая, ясно, к чему они готовятся абсолютно. Они готовятся второй раз победить, с учетом нынешних ошибок.
The 1st Mechanized Battalion of the 3rd Separate Assault Brigade operating in Bakhmut area. These men and women have been fighting in the front line for many months. A class brigade. Unfortunately, there is a lot of mud still on the Ukrainian fields. Vehicles are getting stuck every day. The counteroffensive will have to wait a bit more until the ground is harder and drier.
Ніхуя себе роса, їбать! Єлі виїхав, вареники наліпила, лампачу ложа, оце роса!
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.